Alright, let's talk about planets, but first a little history. Venus has been known about since forever. It's very bright, you can see it in the sky sometimes, you can see it in the night sky most definitely. It's what we call the morning star, or Lucifer if you're feeling fancy. The Babylonians called it Ishtar, which I prefer to the Roman Venus. Both are goddesses of sex and beauty, but Ishtar had a few more responsibilities like justice and war. Now onto the planet itself. Venus is the second planet from the sun. It's about the size of Earth, but it's smaller. 5% smaller to be exact, and 20% less dense. This is despite its iron core. Of all the planets in our solar system, Venus has the most circular orbit, and is one of two planets that rotates from east to west, as opposed to rotating west to east. Now for the time breakdown on Venus. It takes 225 Earth days for a year, 243 Earth days for a day, and 155 Earth days for a day-night cycle. It's pretty wild. Imagine going to sleep at night and waking up in the morning for someone to tell you that a day hasn't passed, but we are halfway through the year. Alright, now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to describe the atmosphere and surface of Venus, but before I do, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine what hell looks like. Yeah, Venus is pretty close. Let's say I were to drop you on Venus because I'm an evil person. The first thing you would notice is your spine breaking as your body collapses inward on itself. That's because here on Venus, the air pressure is so intense, it's as if you were a kilometer under the ocean back home on Earth. But let's say you were prepared for such an event. You have a high-tech exoskeleton that can stand upright. You would immediately fall to your knees and begin gasping for air as you watch your skin slowly burn away, because here on Venus, the atmosphere is made of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid. So let's pretend again you are now completely tricked out in everything that will help you survive on Venus. You start to notice it's really hot because here on Venus, the clouds are so dense there's an ultra greenhouse effect, and the surface of the planet itself is 471 degrees Celsius. But the heat soon becomes the least of your worries. As you look around, you see vast mountain valleys and plateaus, but most importantly, you see all the active volcanoes erupting in the distance as streams of lava head your direction. Running away would be a valid option, but as you look around you, you see various lightning bolts striking the ground, because here on Venus, the clouds are tossed around by hurricane-force winds and are always generating lightning storms. Yeah, Venus is a forsaken hellscape. However, despite that, it is believed that water was once present on the planet in some shape or another. Unfortunately, the planet's greenhouse effect boiled it away. So if you're ever looking for inspiration for an inhospitable planet, look no farther than Venus, the morning star. With that all being said, that concludes this interstellar study. I hope you will come again and join me for another one in the future. See you next time.